Hello students, this is Dr. Semit Rokde, Assistant Professor and Head Department of Botany, 8 Pundligarao Gowri Mahavidyalaya Shirpur Jain. Today we will discuss on gene transfer techniques. See here again, this is the second video we are going to share with you. The gene transfer is to transfer a gene from one cell to another cell, where the directed desirable gene transfer from one organism is referred as genetic transformation. Stable transformation occurs when DNA is integrated into host genome and is inherited in subsequent generation. The transferred gene is known as transgene, and the organism developed after successful gene transfer is called as transgenic. There are three methods of transfer of gene: physical method, chemical method and biological method. In previous lecture we have already discussed about biological methods. Here we will discuss about physical and chemical method, which are called as a direct method of gene transfer. Among this, microinjection, gene gun, electroporation, PEG and calcium phosphate, artificial lipids, etc. we will discuss. First we will discuss DNA transfer by artificial method, in which among this the physical method contains microinjection and bialistic transformation, gene gun or particle bombardment. Third one is electroporation, and in chemical method we will discuss polyethylene glycol and liposome mediated transfer. A very first method we are going to discuss is electroporation. Here in this, electroporation uses electrical pulse to produce transient pores in the plasma membrane, thereby allowing DNA into the cell. These pores are known as electropores. The cells are placed in solution containing DNA and are subjected to electrical pulse to cause holes in the membrane. The foreign DNA fragments enter through the holes into the cytoplasm and then to the nucleus. What are the advantages of electroporation? The very first advantage is this method is a fast. It is a less costly method. It is applied for a number of cell types. Here we can treat simultaneously a large number of cells. High performance of stable transformant can be produced. These are some advantages of this electroporation method. Next we will see microinjection. It is a method or process of transferring the desirable DNA into the living cell through the use of glass micropipette. Usually this glass micropipette we use is 0.5 to 5 micrometer that easily penetrates into the cell membrane and nuclear envelope. The desirable gene is then injected into the subcellular compartment and needle is removed. This methodology has some kind of limitations. These are: it is a costly method, it required skilled person, more useful for animal cells only, can be used to transfer individual chromosome. Then next method is bialistic or microprojectiles. This method is a physical method that uses accelerated microprojectile to deliver DNA or other molecules into intact tissue and cell. The gene gun is a device that literally fires DNA to the target cells. The DNA to be transformed into the cell is coated onto microscopic beads made to either gold or tungsten. The coated beads are then attached to the end of the plastic bullet and loaded into the firing chamber of the gene gun. An explosive force fires the bullet with DNA coated bead towards the target cell that lie just beyond the end of the barrel. Some of the bead pass through the cell wall into the cytoplasm of the target cell. Next method we'll see liposome mediated gene transfer. These are spheres of lipids which can be used to transport molecule into the cell. These are artificial vesicles that can act as a delivery agent for exogenous material including transgene. They promote transport after fusing with the cell membrane. Cationic lipids are those having positive charge are used for the transfer of nucleic acid. This method is also having some kind of advantages, and that are it is a simple method, it have a long term stability, it has a low toxicity, it protects the nucleic acid from degradation. The next method is polyethylene glycol mediated transfection. This method is utilized for protoplasts. Polyethylene glycol stimulates the endocytosis and therefore DNA uptake occurs. Protoplasts are kept in a solution containing polyethylene glycol. After transfer of DNA to the protoplast in presence of PEG and other chemicals, PEG allowed to get removed. This method is also having some kind of applications, and that are clinical transfer application, vaccine development, produced transgenic animal. We can use this method to treat the cancer and AIDS, gene discovery, gene therapy, enhancing the resistance of plants and GMOs. Thank you. If you have a query, please feel free to ask by commenting on this video. Let me thank Mr. Purushottam Ingre and other technical support provided by the various electronic platforms such as Google and other ones. You can suggest me the topic you like to discuss on this platform. Meet you soon. Thank you very much.